guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. Welcome back to more of Minecraft Hardcore. So last time we took a little bit of a trip along this coastline to try and find some turtles so we could get one of these. Yes, so we have been on our board for a while saying, oh, we're going to get some turtles, we're going to get some turtles, we're going to get some turtles, and we never have. It's one of the things that we've always put off, but finally we have one, and that means we can just have 2 turtles, we can make some more turtles. It's going to be a nice little thing, because we've been putting it off forever, so I decided let's lock in, let's get it done, and today we're just going to do actually a little bit of work on that area to make it a bit nicer. Of course, we did just go make a beach hut a few episodes ago, which was interesting. Just, no idea why there's random seaweed there. That chunk hasn't just generated, has it? Nah. But yes, we're just going to do a bit of like a touch up to our beach to, well, make where the turtles that we're going to have look a little bit nicer. We've already got one, so we can pair them up. It's going to be nice, it's going to be chill. And again, because the weather's warm, I feel also that super fits. But also, I have a little thing I forgot to do last episode. Yes, for those of you who know, I have been sticking songs in episodes. We go to our little nightclub, we write a song on the wall, and we're going to do that until it's full. And I forgot to do that last episode, so today you guys get a 2-for-1 special. I could have gone and retroactively added it into last episode, but I was like, what's the fun in that? So, I'm going to do 2, because I'm feeling funky. So all this cool stuff on the way today. And again, oh, the weather today though, it's so nice. It's like, oh, I'm liking it, I'm loving it. We're gonna make the most. Well, whilst it's sunny in real life, I'm gonna do the more summery vibey episodes, I think, because that, I don't know, then I can kind of like channel the vibes, if you know what I mean. But yes, hopefully you're all doing good. I know I am. I got back literally 20 minutes ago from presenting local radio, so I'm still very much in presenter mode, but more so now because it's again, my thoughts are interrupted for like 6+ minutes by a song playing, so I can roll on a bit more easy. But yeah, I'm enjoying that for those of you wondering. Do feel free to give us a listen. It's every Wednesday and Friday from 1 until 3 PM. We have fun. I did not mean to do that. My bad. Now, let's go wander over in here and see what we're adding today. Because I think we are getting to the point now where possibly the signs are getting... Okay, I was going to say the signs are getting a bit full, they're not. But yes, obviously 2 episodes ago is what the hell just happened, so we should probably throw rest on. So the first song I'm going to throw on is Casanova. This is just a song I was literally playing on the radio a few hours ago. It's I mean, it's just a banger. So that's yeah, that's what we're doing. And then the other one, this is another one, I think I've just got back from presenting why that is Kaboom Pow. I'll actually tell a story about that in a little bit because it's funny, funny how that's ended up getting played on my station. So I'll tell you all about that in a little bit. But first, let's get down to business. Then let's go plant this turtle egg so it can hatch, and then we can go take it off the board. I know it's been on the board for ages, so it's like, to be scribbling stuff off is getting to the point where it's like, ooh, you know, ooh, I'm not sure well, that's what the word would be. It's like, I'm not sure I'm ready for this. It scares me, just a little bit now. Hello, Mr. Toidle. So I'm thinking, this all counts as a beach biome, right? It doesn't count as different beaches, but I'm gonna go stick these here, and that should do its thing in time. It will take its sweet time to hatch. Though once that does, and it grows up, these 2 can make children, I guess. That sounds way worse than it was meant to. But I do love this little area, though. Again, so expanding it, I'm always for. There's just something about the vibe of this area that, again, I said going into this series and like repeatedly, okay, well, we'll sleep so the sun comes back up. But like, I do not have much confidence in my building skills, as literally highlighted 2 episodes ago. But occasionally, I feel like little small actions ends up looking super good, and it's like, yes, yes. That's what it's all about. You know what else it's all about? Oh! It's getting pretty low, but seriously, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Please recommend something. I'm running out of things to stick on there, to be fair. Like, I guess we can do Skybar. That kind of is obligatory, because we are yet to finish working on that. We started it, and it looks cool and nice. We just haven't built anything of note up there yet. But, oh! Never mind, just had an epiphany. The greatest mine in history is back in the building. We don't have a potion room. I sure wonder what we could do with a bar. Really, I'm surprised that thought took that long to come along, but you know what, we take these. Let's quickly organize our inventory though, just so we're not like, wow, it's like, bro, dude, you were... like, I understand I was building, but damn, I'm a whole furnace as well, and a genuine question to pass me. Was I good? We gotta ask it, don't I? Was I good Though I will say, since I mentioned making that sky thing, I will smelt just a little bit more glass in the background of this episode so we can get done. And again, the leaves, like, what do I not pick up whenever I leave the house in this series? Genuine question. Now, what do I want? I wanted... Oh. I have one jungle sapling. That might just go in the face of what I was trying to do, but it's fine, we can make it work. See, here's my thought process, right? So, with this area, there's a lot of like different kind of vibes that kind of match together, which I kind of want to capitalize on just a little bit, because I think the best way I can explain it is just by showing it to you all. So, you got kind of like this area here. This is like very sort of North American-y. That kind of has a bit of an Asian zing to it, but you know, it feels just kind of American-y, very traditional. I forgot I needed a noodle there, if I'm being honest. But you know what I mean? It's kind of like fine. It's not super different. And then you go over here, and like with the pink cherry trees and like these arches and stuff, it does feel like a bit international, especially with the bamboo. And I kind of like that because you keep on going, and like you feel that vibe kind of fade a little bit. Like you go over into the tree farm, and that just feels like a general forest. Same with the iron farm back there. So I don't know. It feels kind of like seamless the way it blends between some stuff. Well, I want to kind of keep up that vibe, if you will. I want to keep the vibe. I want to make this area just have a little bit, just a tiny bit of a jungle flavour to it. Which you might be sat there at home thinking, he's lost it firmly, well and truly. It was a good run. But I don't know, I just feel as though I've not built anything with jungle wood, which is for good reason. Well, it's not really that good of a reason. I just do not like jungle wood. I don't like the way it looks 9 times out of 10. But I was like, you know what? I've got my little hideaway near the house. I kind of want to do something similar here, but not quite. So bear with, because this might take a while to like set up in terms of mining. Not that I'm going to complain, because I seemingly am always perpetually short on wood. But I think I can do something with jungle wood here, if you just give us a little bit to prove it. Now, actually, whilst we're doing all this, can I? Surprisingly, it didn't work. Now I'm trying to think. I'm trying to find a little place to just spam builds. Oh, I didn't even need a piece of dirt. Never mind. What my plan is just spam out a load of jungle saplings. Hopefully, start juicing in them so I can Yay! Yeah, so we'll harvest this, wait for it to fall, do the same thing. Hopefully we can build up to having 4, because that would probably make way more efficient to farm, but yeah, it is how it is. We can multitask, it's fine. Also, what happened with that tree? Weird formation, but we'll take it. Anyway, back to work, because we've got to clear out a little bit of a ways here. I'm mainly looking to capital. You may be here thinking, okay, why this little corner? Is it just because it's empty? No, there is actually a vibe I'm going for. Let me explain that before I keep on going. This little slope here is screaming catch a vibe. You see what I mean? Like, we level this just a little bit. Don't know why my Minecraft sounds have gone. It's because we're catching too much of a vibe, you see. But I feel something here generational. Okay, sorry, it's not my game that's acting up, it's my wireless headphones, weirdly. I guess we'll hope we can make it through there nice and... Well, not make it through, make it through whatever the side and they feel like doing today, but I feel like just a little pathway up here, gold. In theory, like, golden idea, let's make it happen type vibe. Now, ooh, okay. In this installment of I Discover I don't have enough soil to do what I want, the title, yeah, no, it's unsurprisingly not enough soil to fill all this in, but let's give us a minute, but, do we want to, yeah, I'll make this all go to the same level, actually, so, it means I can steal more of this. Yum, 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 if I call them. Stick a torch down here too, so I don't gotta deal with mobs. Mobs deciding to make a racket near my little jungle alcove. Because, again, I just think, like, a nice path through still a heavily wooded area into just, like, a tiny little observation hut, I think would be building gold, if we're being, if we're being for real. Sometimes real has to recognize real. And, well, today is what some would call sometimes. Now, have I done enough chopping there? I don't know, but I think I kind of want to leave that. Okay, on one hand, I want to take out all those leaves to like give a views to the sky. On the other hand, I kind of like how cramped this feels. It's like it's something that wasn't meant to be built, but they kind of fit in around the path. If you get me, I don't know. I'm catching about 7,000 different vibes today, and a coherent one isn't one of them. But really, you are... Don't do this to me. Please. Don't. Game. Behave. Behave. You... That was my last jungle sapling. There's a reason I don't grow jungle saplings over there anymore. It's because you stopped dropping them. Nah. Nah. Don't make me take the trip. I really don't want to go on the trip. Please. Please. I fell in the water. Day trip, anyone? I mean, that's fine. But what? You heard that too, right? There was like a little, like, echoey vibe. Like a sound. Huh. I do not know what that was. Might be my headphones acting up. But I feel like I've done most of the stuff here though. Like, I wanted to clear out this top bit so I'll have a bit of an opening, but not like quite. Plus, oh, I need to make so many torches for this area, I've just realised. Plus, somebody kept getting blown up by creepers seemingly and just decided not to patch the forum. It's me. I am so... Like, look at how many saplings that thing's dropped by comparison. It's like, oh, they're being greedy, they're being stooges. But fine, we'll leave that guy over there for now. New mission. Let's go get some saplings. I guess. See, okay, so it's actually... Oh no. Oh, there'll be people watching this series that don't know the genuine lore dump I'm about to give. Okay, so many years ago, I used to do this series on my hard drive, which was a bit slow. I had like 10,000 other things running in my system that made it really slow, which meant these episodes occasionally, especially when I was generating new chunks, would be pretty laggy back in the day. And I'm talking like laggy, but like for most of this world, you wouldn't know it was made laggy because, I mean, how would you? Well, sometimes we lagged pretty bad, so I had to turn off my shaders, and we generated the nearest jungle to us in that episode. And one of those chunks is really corrupted. So, in fact, you'll see it now. It's probably going to backfire if I try to show it off, but it's been a while since I've been over this way, to be fair. Mainly because I was, trying not to go back to get more jungle saplings now I think about it. But legit, one of those chunks is super corrupted because it was built when it was so laggy, so I don't know what it is, but you can go in and you can do things, and it's fine. But it just does not agree with letting you leave. Just a simple, mild disagreement as usual, I know. And again, I wish I knew where another jungle was, but this is literally the only one that sticks in my head for this exact reason. Because it's just a bit evil. Like the episode where we were literally like isolated in a tiny little area and had to use like some tricks in the nether to get out, and it's a whole thing. We've not visited in a while, Minecraft's updated a few versions. There's a chance it's fixed. There's a chance we can go into the evil spooky jungle and, well, it won't be evil, it'll just be a jungle, which is, I mean, whoa, that almost doesn't feel right to say, but it is. It's part of this world's history. We've done a lot in this world, and apparently corrupting part of it was also part of that. But I think it's just this way, right? Yeah, there it is. Again, I unfortunately am all too familiar with this area, what with the passive effect of that area just liking to keep you stuck here. But it's just a bit more forward, and there it is. So I don't really know what part of this area triggers what it does. In fact, we might be far enough to the right to not be triggering it, but again, first time I arrived here, super laggy, shaders playing up, the what. And I just wanted to imagine, I'm running along this beach. I was going around, but I kind of come onto this beach bit here, and I'm like, okay, let's have a bit of an explore. That did not come up at the time, but part of the world also didn't either. So I think we got to about, like, what, here? And it was just nothing. Like, it was just the edge of the world. In fact, that's what the episode was called. But, oh, it was... I just remember it was one of those weirdest moments, but I was like, this is gold at the same time. So yeah, now you know at least a little bit of the intense lore behind this this jungle chunk. It's It's certainly not dull. I'll say as much. It's yeah, it's a little bit interesting, really. Yep. These are oak leaves. You are jungle leaves, right? I'm gonna F3 you, but that's not what I meant to do. Okay, jungle leaves. Okay, those. Okay, so these ones on the floor are just that would explain why they were being nice and dropping, dropping saplings. Also, thank God I brought a bed. Okay, I was genuinely nervous that I had them for a sec there, but no, we clutched through, albeit by accident. Guaranteed, if I'd remembered that was in there, I would have put it away at the start of the episode. So it all's well that ends well. Let's sleep through so I don't have to deal with mobs on top of this. But yeah, those failed to chunk things, those corrupted chunks, because for ages that wasn't in the game. But now I know. There's some chunks that are corrupted. I don't particularly know where, but you know they do their thing. I think what? Let's see. What were the things again? Like 40 minus 43 minus 43 chunk. Is that okay? See, I'm I'm trying to figure out where that would be. Like if that's chunks, but we're not that far away, so I don't. They're calling me the Hummer for how much I'm humming, but like, I'm trying to think where that would be specifically. Because I kind of want to go see it. For a second there, I thought I didn't leave my inventory, and I was like, oh good, the annoying bit's starting. No, it's being nice today, it seems. So let's keep chewing along. Let's get as many saplings as I can. I don't want to leave with just the bare minimum. I would actually quite like to leave with just a little bit of a haul. Just a little bit, so you know, never have to come back here. It sounds so mean, but it's like, it's just a hassle. Because, I mean, you'll see when we go to leave. This place doesn't want to let go. It's like a clingy old ex that just refuses to let you leave. Or move on. Move on would probably be more apt. But let's nab that. Are we good? That's not connected to anything else, is it? Not that I can see. But come on, give me a saplings. We got 3. If I can get the big one, oh, we're in business. And if not, oh, we're not. I got a little, like, jungle bit there, though. That's kind of cool. I like it. Although, okay, we're 17 minutes in. I'm genuinely thinking to myself now, do I feel like trying to find those chunks that don't work? You know what I mean? Just like, you know how sometimes when you're in the woods and there's a sleeping bear and you just really want to poke it? Just me? Okay. But like, you know what I mean? It's like, what's it gonna do? Permanently corrupt my world? Too bad, I've got a backup from 3 episodes ago. Okay, right, you can hurry. I'm gonna destroy some of these manually. I actually want to go, we're gonna go on an adventure. There's nothing wrong with a bit of an adventure, is there? Except all the things that can specifically go wrong. Like, the game sent me whole ass warnings, but are we gonna pay attention to those? Are we gonna listen to the game that thinks it knows better than us? No, of course not. Let's get moving. So, I've never actually fully been through this jungle. I've been stuck in a segment of it, but I've never been through this full thing. I do appreciate that it at least says the chunks can't be loaded now, though, because at least I know, like, previously, my understanding of it, this was the theory before I fully understood what happened, because the game told me. But, I failed to load chunk at 46, 42. Is that, like, actual chords, or, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Again, what is 46, 42? Because I'm looking at, like, my things, and it's like, that's like 20 chunks away? That's kind of far? Unless that's, like, just the edge of my render distance. I mean, let's see. If we head this way, I'm looking at chunk, by the way. It's 2 lines underneath X, Y, Z. Is this? I guess we are technically getting there. Sure, let's go poke the sleeping bear. What could go wrong? What could go wrong, he says, not knowing the horrors that await. Oh, good. Yeah, actually, I was concerned that the content will be lacking this episode. So it's good to see that it's not. Yeah, it just seems the game gives up trying to let you in these chunks. I mean, give up might not be the most appropriate word, but still, it you know, it does a thing. It does a thing, and yeah, in fact, does it drop stuff? I can't pick stuff up now, can I? Just out of, yeah, okay. Okay, so we need to, if I reload the world here, what do we reckon would happen? I mean, I could always jump down. If anything, it's very nice to have inbuilt X-ray hacks. I've been, yeah. I guess we should, okay. I'm gonna walk back a little bit because I don't think, again, I'm not sure I fully understand this, but a nice little, showcase of the history of this world for those of you who are interested. But I think if we back it up, I drop my boat as my demonstration item. I'm genuine question, might be stupid. But let's have a little bit of a meander back. And, yep, there it is. Some of you might be noticing, we can only meander back so far, because the world kind of does, if you get close enough and it just kind of decides, nah, we ain't feeling it today, and you can like, oh, great, no, it's great. I was hoping another chunk would fail to load, actually. Seriously, how bad was my lag that episode? Like, I've been back and watched it. It was pretty bad. Oh, actually, okay, that's a first. That really is quite... Wait. Huh? No way. No. I'm not 10 billion% sure on that, but I think the new version of Minecraft stops it from doing what it used to. Because it used to, like, stop saving, and then I'd exit and save, and it'd stick me somewhere else. Whereas now, Minecraft seems to have its stuff together. Well, let's reload, let's save, quit, go back to the title. And if I'm right, if we load back in the same space, we're Gucci. So check it out. We're back exactly where we were, which is kind of crazy. I did actually drop my boat though, which is a slight issue. But yeah, wow. You know what? Good on you, Minecraft. I did not chalk them up to suddenly making whatever that is just a bit more palatable. But you know what? Sure, it at least saves my progress if I accidentally run into a choke that won't load, which is pretty cool in my book. Downside is, yeah, you've got to force quit the game whenever you get that error, because it just kind of likes to sit there forever, and yeah, you gotta use task managers to close that, but still, fair enough. I went into that thinking, this is going to be a complete nightmare, I'm going to have to redo a bit of the recording. No, I just clicked on pause on the OBS recording, right back where I was, say no more. I'm relatively happy. But oh, we actually did way less than I was expecting to do today. A little detour, never hurt anybody, but it did hurt our productivity. But you know what? Shh. No one has to know. We can get back, we can replant our jungle saplings. Granted, 7's maybe a little less than I was hoping to get from those trees, but it is how it is. We take what we can get, we win these, etc. And hopefully, we don't run out anytime soon. Though if we do, at the very least, it'll... Ooh. Yeah, I think my shaders like get a bit goofy with that. But at the very least, if we do run out, it's like, I know it's not as much of a pain to go get them than it was, because seemingly the game has its act to get them all, which is like, hooray, Minecraft, you've gone marginally better at my man-made horrors beyond your comprehension. So, GG, I guess? Anyway, I thought that's a dog. And all my bones are in bone meal. Can I give you bone meal? Is bone meal real? No. I was gonna say, is bone meal an actual thing in like real life, or are we just like being gaslit by Minecraft? Because it's like, I've never heard anybody use the phrase bone meal in real life. But I've heard people say silverfish in real life too, which is like weird, because I thought of all mobs in the game, surely that thing could be fake. No, they're real. They're just way smaller than the game says they are. So it's like, I don't know, is bone meal a real thing? Weird thought to end the episode on, but it's like, is it? I don't know. Kind of cool if it is. But anyway, I think I'm going to wrap this one up now. I actually need to lie down again. I've been going to the GM, I've been talking about it in other videos. My legs hurt, I want to have a lie down, and the lie down I will have. So let's just make sure my turtle legs loaded in so that thing can get to hatching sooner. And we'll continue on with what we were meant to be doing this episode next time. And it should all turn out very nice indeed. Well, if you have enjoyed this episode, then do feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. As always, it just helps out a bunch. Let us know that you do want to see more of this and all of that good stuff. And yeah, I think we've got like a nice little hideaway thing here. This really isn't the beach hideaway that's on the to-do board for those of you wondering, but it's going to be something I think is still quite nice. So hopefully you'll like the end result. Anyway, let's go plant these down. Are you going to grow? Kids these days, you can't win with them. Like, what? Were you raised to be this picky? I said, thank you. That's more like, oh, okay, that tree might have been why. Oops. Anyway, big tree, lots of jungle wood should hopefully be enough, but I guess time will tell. And yes, moment of truth. Has it hatched? No. Ah, well. But still, until next time, with all that said and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.